The woman saw her husband kissing a photo of his first love. It was only at this moment that she finally woke up to the truth. The so-called keeping his distance from women, that her husband claimed was just an excuse for being tired of her and not wanting to get close to her. The woman recalled the past and felt deep regret. If only she had listened to her brother's advice and not insisted on marrying this man. Before marriage, the woman was charming and attractive. She met the man by chance and fell in love with him at first sight, even though her brother repeatedly warned her that the man was famously distant from women and told her not to get involved with him. The woman had already set her heart on the man. From then on, she pursued him fiercely. However, no matter what method she used, the CEO always ignored her. Just when the woman was disheartened, ready to give up, the man suddenly proposed to marry her. The woman was overjoyed, instantly thinking her sincerity had moved him, not knowing this was the start of her tragic life. During their 8 years of marriage, no matter how proactive the woman was, her husband firmly refused to share a room with her. The woman was deeply troubled by this marriage. Without an intimate life existed in name only, but even so, the woman was unwilling to give up. One day, the woman called her best friend and was pouring out her troubles to her, when she suddenly heard a sound from her husband's room. Filled with curiosity, she went over to check and saw the heartbreaking scene. At the beginning, the woman who witnessed all this was completely heartbroken. It turned out that her husband had married her, only to get rid of his longing for his first love. Her 8 years of companionship and devotion were no match for a single photo of his first love. The disappointed woman decided to let her husband go, and also completely set herself free. The next day, she applied for immigration. Half an hour later, the woman arrived at the airport alone. Just as she was about to board the plane, she received a message from her husband, saying he had prepared a gift specially for her. But at this moment, the woman felt no emotion in her heart. She had already completely given up on this relationship. So she resolutely boarded the plane. At the same time, the man returned home from work. He didn't see his wife and thought she was just throwing a tantrum, so he decided to take the initiative to apologize and make up, only to find that he couldn't get through to her on the phone, and his WeChat had also been blocked and deleted. At this time, the husband still thought his wife was just angry with him, saying she must be at her best friend's house. He told his assistant to call the best friend and tell his wife to come home quickly. Shortly after that, the best friend suddenly appeared and said the wife had already immigrated abroad and would never come back. The husband looked completely incredulous after hearing this. If you want to see what happens next, please subscribe to me.